That's weird, I don't know what it means. Chill, open, and savor anytime, anywhere. It's pretty. This is dangerous. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Hey, I'm Alec from AlecDrinksSake, and we are learning sake one bottle at a time, but in today's case, we're gonna be drinking them out of a can. Now this is summer fall sake, it's carbonated, and we have a classic flavor and then a yuzu flavor. I've had a few sakes in a can, but I'm really curious what these taste like. There's a few interesting things that are different about regular sake or the premium sake we're drinking on this channel. It's local unpolished rice from California. So they source unpolished California rice that helps the sparkling sake maintain its terroir and reduces waste. That's a big aspect of when we're sipping premium sake, that we're looking at the polish ratio. Oh, so it's a French brand. Started doing it in the West Coast to brew with white koji liqueur, local California rice, and wine yeast. With the shareable 4-pack of sparkling sake, Wakazi cements itself as a global brand. Interesting. Wakazi is the brand, Wakazi France is the brewery. Category is other, subcategory sparkling, taste profile light and dry, which I agree with, and the rice variety is Cal Rose, which is in California. But yeah, we have just this classic with the bubbles and then the yuzu right here. So the yuzu with the bubbles, and we're gonna be trying both. I don't really like carbonated stuff. I'm not like a seltzer drinker, but I think this would be cool. I love it. I think maybe this is the sake market's answer for like a High Noon or a White Claw. Yeah, it's 11% alcohol. Two different things that they do is use a white koji and wine yeast in the fermentation process. I don't know what that means. The koji I've seen is green. That's definitely gonna, play a part in how this tastes. Notes of pear, citrus, underripe raspberry, sweet tarts, chill, open, and savor anytime, anywhere. They say this tastes good with pizza, chips, burgers, and oysters. All very strong, big, bold foods. The oysters, I could see sake goes with seafood really well. Let's crack it open and see. Kinda smells like sake. Obviously it's like toned down a lot because there's the carbonated water in there. Let's see what it looks like here. So it's got the sake color, that little tint of kind of gold or amber or yellow, depending on how you look at it. On the nose, it's much less aromatic than just regular sake, which makes sense, right? It's got some bubbles, kind of looks like a champagne. It's pretty. On the palate, it's very easy to drink. It's not as like sweet as some sakes that I've had. I kind of like this. I think it's really approachable. Look at this tiny little can. Look at this cute little can. And that's 11% alcohol in here. I mean, it's very nice. It's not as full flavored as a sake, which is what you would expect in a carbonated sort of sake soda type drink. It's pretty, it drinks nice. It's kind of got a little bubble on your tongue, but not too much carbonation. And the finish sort of like, it seems kind of like balanced. It's not too intense. There's not like a long drawn out sort of sake flavor. It's not overly fruity or anything. I think it's actually a good way to get people to start drinking it, honestly, because it's kind of, I don't want to say boring, but it's sort of like middle of the road. It's a good introduction to get into like fermented rice beverages. From the can experience is also very nice. I would totally eat this with a burger or a bag of chips. I'd eat a bag of chips right now, honestly. I love chips. I like Harvest Cheddar Sun chips. Pretty good. I'd give that on our scale of 1 to 10. I'd say we're sitting at like a 6.2. Just because it's nothing crazy. It's easy. I think it does what it's meant to do. It's what it's putting itself out to do, and it's just trying to be like an easy to drink sake in a can with a little carbonation. It makes it really easy to think about like on the go, or if you're going on the beach or something. Like, this is exciting for me because it's like it gives us, makes it more accessible across, the different avenues in which you might be enjoying adult beverage. Number 2, the yuzu flavored summer fall. Oh yeah, mommy. Okay, much more aromatic on the nose, probably from that yuzu. Definitely from that yuzu. Oh, I literally got it on my nose. Got your nose. Gotta finish this guy first. All right, let's see the pour. It's a very nice pour. A little more bubbly seeming. A little cloudier from the yuzu. Yeah, you just get punched in the face in the best way you can. On the nose here. Super aromatic. On the palate, it drinks like a soda. Just like a Sprite. This is dangerous. This tastes like just a light soda, you know, those like, what they call like a Spindrift maybe, but more flavor than that. More flavor than like just a regular flavored seltzer. Yeah, it's kind of like bitter and citrusy. I like the mouthfeel of the classic a little bit better, honestly. I don't know if I could drink a ton of these, although that is very nice. Yeah, the finish lasts a little longer. There's a little more of that like citrus note that happens. It's somewhere between a seltzer and a can of like soda that you get from the store or a gas station, from a friend's house, or from your grandma's basement, you know, those types of things. I just love that flavor of sake that is sort of naturally occurring. So I'm more into this classic one because I want that like fermented rice that like, I don't know what it is. It's just this like delicious fermented rice flavor. The only thing that's weird to me is this unpolished rice thing. I'm curious to learn more about that because even on like table sake or non-premium sake, as far as I know, it's polished to some degree. It's fermented with wine culture, so that's interesting. Unlike other sake, we use white koji and white yeast during fermentation to give summer fall bright, crispy taste. Yeah, I would say then the yuzu actually, just for me, falls like a 5.5. You know, on our out of 10. It's pretty good, but I'd probably go with the classic over that. But yeah, it's nice. I think actually it could be a really fun ingredient in cocktails. So you just like grab a 4-pack of those. I don't know what cocktail, maybe we'll figure something out. We'll discover some kind of cocktail we want to mix with it and make it and see what happens there. Yeah, the only ingredients, rice, water, koji, yeast. So it says 4 ingredients, and then at some point here, there's been the wine yeast added as well. I like this one a lot. I'm not super into the yuzu. I do think it's a drink out of the can situation. The yuzu, it's weird because it's like sweeter because it has that citrus, but it's kind of bitter actually. Yuzu, rice, water, koji, yeast, and CO2. Why is CO2 not on this one? This is AlecDrinksSake, and we're learning sake one bottle at a time, but in today's case, it was a can. What did we learn? We learned that sake is good in all kinds of formats, and there's a lot of new things happening. And you can kind of take your sake anywhere that you're allowed to have alcohol. Until next time, kampai.